convince you. And right now, get $50 off at BolandBranch.com with promo code COMEDY. That's spelled BOLL and branch.com. Promo code COMEDY. Save $50 at BolandBranch.com with promo code COMEDY. BolandBranch.com. Promo code COMEDY.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions. Like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. And we give you this toy monkey, which will bang its cymbals when the right resume appears. Okay, there is no monkey.
I said there is no monkey!
But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Hello, I'm John. Dish Network calls me a service technician, but out in the field, my customers call me, "Shut up, no way!" I love it. I show them how their new Dish voice remote works, and that's what I get back. Probably because they've never seen a remote with the Google Assistant button. See, with Dish, you tell your remote what you want to watch, and it comes on. But say the TV room's too bright or too hot.
Solid swing.
All those smart home things you have? Yep, you can also control those with your voice. I live to surprise people with new technology, so it's great that I can basically hear you saying, "No way."
All right,
but yes way.
Yards out.
Yes, all the way.
Now control your TV and home with Dish. Introducing the new Dish voice remote with the Google Assistant. Dish, tuned in to you. Voice functionality requires internet-connected Hopper, Google account, and compatible device. Google is a trademark of Google LLC. To learn more, dial 1-844-CALL-DISH, visit dish.com, or find a local retailer near you.
Hey, Mike, how's the house coming along?
Needs a ton of work. The pipes are leaking. Needs a new roof. The AC just broke. I just don't have time to do it all myself. You know anyone?
Oh, just ask Home Advisor. They match you with the best local pros for any home project.
Cool.
Yeah, you can read reviews and book appointments online.
What's it cost?
Okay, actually, Home Advisor is always free to use.
Nice. I'll check it out.
Go to HomeAdvisor.com or download the free app.
Home Advisor. Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup it's all about laughter. You know, as a comedian, I feel like, and I think this when I'm on stage, everybody in the audience is going through some kind of a struggle. Maybe physical, maybe financial, maybe emotional. Everybody's going through a struggle. So when you're able to laugh, it kind of recharges your battery, and then you're able to go out there and get back into the struggle again for a while. But I just think laughter's very important in life, and that's why I love having a comedy channel.
Check it out. Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
And after the
you
first
women
hole,
need to talk, don't you? Love to talk. Gotta talk. Talk, 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 talk.
Okay, it's time to send this
How
ball
come we
on
never
its
get
way.
to talk? Don't even try, fellas. I tried it the other day. I walked in the room, I went, "Honey, we need to talk." My wife looked up, went, "Oh, no, we don't." Really? Okay, I'll get the car. Hey, if you see my spine laying around, pick it up. That a big old spine. No, we don't. She got away with "no, we don't." And a man alive get away with that lame answer. Imagine that. We need to talk. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. All right. I want to win one argument before I die. One argument with my wife. Just one. Ladies, I know it never will, but it'd be cool to win
all
one.
the fairways.
They could just put that on my headstone, you know? He won one. This was it. There's no winning. You women don't fight fair. You never stick to the fight, do you? Always have to bring up something happened years ago. Because I was a winner the other day. Everybody knew I was a winner. Our waiter knew. Every guy in that restaurant knew. There were men looking at me going, "He's winning. Go, man, go." Out of the clear blue, my wife went, "Well, do you remember Thanksgiving '98?
Great contact. Nice swing.
Every guy in there went, "Whoa. You better lay down, man."
Back on the fairway.
Bless your heart.
I like it.
I'm teasing, ladies. Y'all take care of us. You do. You take care of us. There ain't a man in this room can deny that. We can't live without you. We all know that. Because we've all tried. We would if we could. We can't. There's no way. I can't even buy clothes for myself anymore. She sucked that part of my brain out of my head. I still try, though, you know. I just walk in the store and go, yeah. They go, what do you like? I don't know. She knows what I like. What do I like? My wife went through a phase. She was so worried about what I was wearing. She actually numbered my shirts and lettered my pants. We'd go out. It's like a bad game of bingo. You know, Henry, what are you wearing? B-27. Shut up.
All right.
We don't buy things for you ladies. We try. I try to buy my wife all kinds of stuff. I'm not good at it. I figured out the one thing guys can buy. We can buy flowers. Now, we don't know what kind to buy. We just know when to buy them. Because we know when we've messed up. And thank God for 24-hour grocery stores with a floral department. I can't count the times at 2 in the morning I go running in there. There's already 4 guys looking at my little refrigerator. I'm like, they better have some more in the back. We're in big time trouble. What'd you do anyway? I stood her up. How many flowers is that? 3 or 4? Where's that conversion chart? There we go. 4 flowers. I'm off the hook. What'd you do? Chipped a gravy boat.
Okay, we are very deep in the rough here. Be careful with this one.
That's a joke, ladies. You do take care of us, though. You do. It's amazing. It's amazing what y'all do for us.
You know, they say the older you get, the wiser you get. And I do feel like I have finally discovered the meaning of life. Pain management. Because the older I get, the more I hurt. And it affects everything I do, even going to a public restroom. Now I have to carry with me antibacterial wipes so I can clean the seats because I no longer have the thighs to hover. What I really need is one of those handicap bars on the back of the door.
And with that, you will stay at even par.
You know, and that whole thing about find a penny, pick it up.
Hole.
The older I get, the larger the denominations have to be. If what's on the ground doesn't meet my insurance deductible, I can't risk it. You know, first I stopped picking up pennies and dimes and then quarters, and now if it's not a bill, forget it. I think that's what they mean about going through the change.
Huntsville, please show some love tonight for Reno Collier.
Thank you. How is everybody? You good? Awesome. I just want to say real quick, we're recording an album tonight, and right before I came up on stage to do the show for the album, this lady comes up to me back at the thing, and she goes, I've seen you on TV shows and in movies, and I saw you with those blue-collar guys. What are you doing a show on a comedy club stage for? Like right before I came up here. So I just want to ask everybody, how many of you guys saw the show I had on NBC called Great American Road Trip? Okay, cool. How many people saw the show I had on Animal Planet called Top Hooker? Okay, perfect. Shut up, it was a real show. How many people saw the movie Jingle All the Way 2? One person, great. How many people saw the movie Witless Protection? Okay, one person. All right, ladies, did you hear nobody clap? That's why I'm freaking doing shows at a comedy club. Nobody watches my stuff. Butthole. So that's why there's stuff everywhere. And recording an album is fun because people only get to listen to it, so they can't see what's really going on. So I want to thank Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un for coming to the show tonight and putting. I like to take credit for world peace and stuff. Nobody can tell. You know, they're just listening to it like, does he really have Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un? Yeah, he's really here, man. He just said he wants to fix stuff. That probably won't make it on the CD.
No good. Pretty deep rough here. Not going to sugarcoat it.
Comedy Roundup.
Sirius XM 97.
You know, it's that time of year when lots of family events and gatherings pop up, like weddings, reunions, and so on. And we're bound to run into a crazy relative or two, or maybe you're that crazy one. Hey, no judgment. Either way, you just gotta laugh about it. And you can start laughing now by playing the hilarious party game Relative Insanity from Playmonster. Comedian Jeff Foxworthy created the game. All based on crazy, funny family situations. Hurry to Walmart, Target, or Amazon to get the game and the all-new expansion pack. And hey, maybe buy some as wedding gifts and party fun.
For the bird.
Eric's IRS troubles were nasty.
I had 10 years of unpaid tax returns. I owed a ton of money in taxes. You know, I started getting letters.
And unbelievably complex.
Things that are written in the tax code are so complicated that if you don't pay a tax professional to do your taxes, you're going to screw up. This was such a complex problem, I did not think anybody could solve it.
Eric's whole life was about to go down the drain. So he called Optima Tax Relief.
Optima was able to make sense out of a huge disaster, and Optima stopped it.
To say the least, Eric was very relieved.
They got me out of hot water, that's for sure. Optima saved me a boatload of money and got me out of a horribly complex situation. A huge relief and a huge weight lifted off my shoulders.
Got a nasty, confusing tax problem? Do what Eric did and call Optima right now for a free consultation. Call 800-972-9772. 800-972-9772. 800-972-9772.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
A few years ago, my wife and I couldn't find great bedding in any stores. So we founded our own company. I'm Scott Tannen, the founder of Boll & Branch, the world's most comfortable sheets. My wife Missy and I spent months developing the super soft, organic cotton fabric we're now known for. Since then, we've helped millions of people, including 3 U.S. presidents, get a great night's sleep. You could compare them to $1,000 sheets, but we sell them for a fraction of the price. Because spending that much on sheets is bonkers. Right now, check out our luxury flannel collection. It sells out every year. That's because Boll & Branch flannel is cozy but breathable. Cool sleepers and hot sleepers all love it. You can try us risk-free for 30 nights, but I think it'll only take one to convince you. And right now, get $50 off at bollandbranch.com with promo code COMEDY. That's spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com. Promo code COMEDY. Save $50 at bollandbranch.com with promo code COMEDY. bollandbranch.com. Promo code COMEDY.
Professional truckers, now is the time to try team driving with Schneider. Schneider team drivers have the highest earning potential in the fleet, the most miles, the newest equipment, including APUs and fridges, and a limited time sign-on bonus up to $30,000. Choose from new team-dedicated accounts or rack up the miles with Schneider's nationwide team freight base. Need a partner? Use Schneider's team matching program. Team up and get your team sign-on bonus at Schneider. Check out SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. We'll also have a dolphin chatter excitedly in front of the perfect candidate. Okay, there's no dolphin. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
The people are fun.
They're great to listen to. Lots of entertainment.
The beer is cold, and your favorite country artists are always stopping by.
They're so open to the people, and they love the fans.
Hey, it's Buzz Brainerd from the Highway.
Buzz, there you are.
Inviting you to the Music Row Happy Hour.
The Music Row Happy Hour is a must.
Every Friday from 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern. We throw a Nashville party at Margaritaville. But no matter where you are, you're welcome to party with me every afternoon on the Highway Channel 56.
The Highway!
And on your phone or at home on SiriusXM connected devices and speakers.
SiriusXM 97.
I start thinking about all the roles that we have as women. Y'all realize how tough it is.
A little bit
Who
witty
am I?
On that
and I
stuff.
thought, I know what I am.
You are
I
very
am
deep in the
a
rough here.
she.
Gonna have to be careful about
I am
this.
an SHE. I am a Southern Home Executive. So now all of a sudden I'm writing songs. I hope y'all like this. It's called I Am a She. So listen to the words and see if you can identify with me on this journey and all the fun things we do as women. Football, NASCAR, have our hearts, Cracker Barrel and Walmart's. I wear Spanx, shorts and tanks. Don't judge me, just give thanks. I became a beauty queen, rode in fancy limousines. Now I vacuum, cook, and clean. All I eat is lean cuisine. I am a she, Southern Home Executive. I married he, a hottie, everything to me. A Southern belle, mama taught me well, raised on grits and hissy fits. Salvation at the altar rail, Jesus loves me when I fail. I am a she, a Southern Home Executive. Years of infertility.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
ADD. I love him, but doctor, please, is there a pill for me? I drag my weary self to bed. Don't touch me, I'm half dead. My drawers, I swear, leave me alone. Underwear. I am a she, a Southern Home Executive. I married he, a hottie, everything to me. A Southern belle, mama taught me well, raised on grits and hissy fits.
Well, I guess you can't get all the
Salvation
fairways.
at the altar rail, Jesus loves me when I fail. I am a she, a Southern Home Executive. Southern women ain't hard to please. Deep down we're sweeter than our tea. Please pray for me, a Southern Home Executive. I wanna be everything for harmony. A Southern belle, mama taught me well, raised on grits and hissy fits. Salvation at the altar rail, Jesus loves me when I fail. I am a she, a Southern Home Executive. I am a she, a sassy
Back in the
home
saddle here.
executive. I am
Okay,
a she,
looks like we have around 155
Southern
yards
Home
to go.
Executive. Thank y'all.
I got Amazon Prime. Don't do it. I gotta hide boxes that show up. I got no idea what's in them. You know? And then, you know, you think, like, I've ordered some stuff, and then it shows up in your feed. You know, you're looking at Facebook, and suddenly sparkly shoes come up.
Solid approach. All right, 14 feet
Just
to the
looked at
hole.
them once, for God's sake. Big underwear. One time in my feed, I can ignore stuff, but 3 pair of boxer briefs for under $10. I shot right over to Prime. I go, they can't have them in my size.
Sitting at 2 under for the round.
Manatee.
Have a nice drive out on this one.
I love those, man. That's my spirit animal, those big mannequins. Propeller! So I order them. $10, 3 pair. I get them, I open them up. I go, this can't be them. The bag, is like an envelope. This can't be 3 pair of big underwear. Open it up.
Pretty good.
Where are these from? Korea. Oh, for God's
sake. And we
I'm
are
working really hard because I need a goal.
5 yards out.
I can't wait till I can get into those. I put them on my doll, and
I don't know, every place becomes like the town square of political dialogue. When I was home visiting my folks, my mom told me that she'd started taking a gentle yoga class, which I think is just listening to NPR. What's more gentle than regular yoga? Fresh air with Terry Gross.
Great contact.
My mom told me she'd started taking a gentle yoga class, and day 1 of gentle yoga, the teacher gets up in front of the classroom and she says, "Hello, my name's Margaret." Remember, that's where I'm from. I'm from Margaret.
Man, for the bird.
She goes, "Hello, my name's Margaret. I'm going to be your yoga instructor." I just want you to know I voted for Donald Trump and I support him to this day. I hope that's not a problem for anyone in this room. How is that not a problem for her? A yoga instructor, as she calls it, who voted for the physical and mental opposite of the practice of yoga. Also, I think if you're anti-immigration, you don't get to do the exercises of other cultures. That's a rule that I made. I think if you're anti-immigration, you're stuck with weak white people exercises. All you get is CrossFit and angrily walking up and out of service escalator. That's what's left for you. Loudly asking to speak to a manager while doing sit-ups.
After 9, looking fantastic. And
before I go for real, I have a couple last things I would like to tell you. I mentioned earlier that I was a teacher, and that's true. Before this was my job, I used to teach preschool. That's real. Yeah, and I think it kind of explains why my entire vibe is like hipster Mr. Rogers. I love that job. I learned so much from it. I learned about patience. I learned about meeting people on their level, not assuming what anybody wants or needs from you. I think that's really beautiful. Some teachers, though, will oversell the benefits of the job to others and to themselves. Some teachers you meet will say stuff like, I learned as much from those kids as they learned from me. And if a teacher tells you that, they're a liar.
Looks like you'll be in the short stuff
or they're
here.
just a straight-up horrendous teacher. Because the entire job description of being an educator is the children learn more from you than you learn from them.
I'd say
that's what you're trying to do every day.
Or so to the pin.
I was teaching 4-year-olds. They didn't even know their parents' first names. Some of them weren't clear that their parents had first names. So imagine what a sweet, dumb goon I would have to be to learn more from those children than they were learning from me. Week in, week out. Just coming home to my wife like, "Hey, babe. I was at work today talking to the kids, and did you know the crayons look different but they taste the same? That's messed up, right? They should do something about that." I learned as much from those kids as they learned from me, though, I'll tell you what.
Could be in the rough here.
Hey, it's Larry the Cable Guy. Get it done. Listen to me and all our buddies on Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Sirius XM 97.
And now, your starting lineup for NBA Radio. Mornings, it's Frank Isola and Brendan Haywood. In middays, Tim Legler, Antonio Daniels, and Cheryl Miller. And in the afternoons, Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson. Your team and your channel to talk all things NBA. Sirius 207, XM86.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
Hey, it's Larry the Cable Guy.
You are listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Sirius XM 97.
I love this kid. So now he's 10. He's very smart. He's super smart. I love this kid. I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Save par here. That would be nice.
I kind of missed when he was younger. He wasn't the brightest, but he was hilarious. We're in the car one time. I'm driving to the gym. He's in the back seat. He says, "Hey, Warren, how come you work out?" And I think I'm being funny. And I go, "Because one day I might have to fight you."
Great putt in there.
And I want to be ready.
And
long pause, and he goes,
under for the round.
Yeah.
Hole number 11.
I'll probably hit you in the crotch. I respect that answer, yes. Go for my soft tissue, you think? Yes. Love this kid when he was 4. In the car one time, I'm driving, I get to a stop sign, I can't go straight because there's houses in front of me. I can go left or I can go right. He's in the back, he starts laughing. You ever heard like a 4-year-old laugh? It sounds evil. He's all, like he knows something I don't know, right? Like he just cut my brake wire. I don't know. I'm like, buddy, what are you doing? And he goes, see that tree? So like an elm tree across the street. Yeah, buddy, it's just an elm tree. What about it? And he goes, let's hit it. With these serial killer eyes. Just, let's hit it with the car. He's 4. You can't explain to a 4-year-old the repercussions, right? So we hit this dang tree. Bad idea.
Doesn't look like it's on fairway.
Broke my collarbone. Kid shot out the sunroof. I'm kidding. He didn't go out the sunroof because I had it closed. He bounced right off that bad boy. So he wasn't allowed to ride with me in the car anymore for a while. And now, so he's 10, so now we have a 3-year-old in the house, which, I help make from scratch. My own ingredients a little bit. Having a child is the only thing in life that makes your mind jump ahead 17 years into the future. Because you wonder,
so that's going to keep you at 2 under for the round.
Be respected, or you just want them to be a good person. Right? That's the only thing in life that makes your mind jump ahead 17 years. Like the first time you had a glass of wine, you didn't think, I'm going to be a wino. Right? You don't think that. Yet here we are. You know who you are. I don't have to point. You laughing loudly usually is a hint that high-fiving each other is kind of a hint also. Oh, we're winos. So the day he was born, the doctor hands him to the nurse hands him to me, and I'm like, this is crazy, this is amazing. And then my mind jumped ahead 17 years. I was like, oh, one day
you hit all the fairways.
Are gonna try to steal my car.
Yeah,
why would you do that, baby? Now I'm mad at the baby. Why would you do that? I gotta pay those premiums. So I wasn't allowed to hold the baby for a while. We're good now. We argued over what to name the baby. Right? My wife had like 6 pages of names. I'm like, we're not doing that. You give me your top 3, I'll give you my top 3. We'll hash it out. Right? So she comes back. Her top name, I didn't like her top name. Her top name was Donovan. Right? So we go round and round, we hash it out, and then we decide to name the baby Donovan. I don't know what happened. I don't think she even looked at my list. I don't understand.
That was a bit underwhelming, but you're out of the sand, right? So good stuff.
So he's 3. Having kids, I didn't realize how many lies there are when you have kids. How much lying. Because not the kids, us as parents, we're lying to these children. You have to lie to children to keep them safe. He's 3, won't take his medication. He won't take medicine. All right, so we trick him. We put it into his applesauce and mix it up. And the secret is, the first spoonful's got to be pure applesauce. Then he believes it. Okay? So now he'll tell you, if he's sick, he'll go, applesauce, feel better. Right? But now it's backfired. Because now this kid thinks applesauce can cure cancer. I'm worried what happens. He goes to school, cuts his finger. They're like, let's get him a Band-Aid. He's like, no, just take me to the cafeteria. I'll be okay.
100 for the round.
Breaks his leg. He's like, we got to take you to the hospital. He's like, no, there's an orchard a mile down.
All right.
Just roll me
let
around. I'll be back by recess.
Hey, they just recently caught a bank robber. This is the absolute truth. They called him the Beer Belly Bandit. He robbed 39 banks, and he always covered his face, so the only description they had was that he had a beer belly. So they called him the Beer Belly Bandit. I wonder if they got any false leads. I wonder how many calls they had to take down at the police department. Yeah, I'm down at McGillicuddy's. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but I think the Beer Belly Bandit may have just walked in.
Smashed that.
Yeah, he's walking over to the bar. He just sat down next to... Oh, that guy might be the Beer Belly Bandit.
Okay, so
the
you're in the rough
bartender's
here.
walking... The bartender might be the Beer Belly Bandit. I might be the Beer Belly Bandit. You know, I don't believe in capital punishment, except for one exception. I would approve it for anyone involved in the design process of a liquid soap dispenser that shoots straight instead of down.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep
Feel
stuff.
free to kill those people. I don't know. Okay. So anyways, life's good. All right. No, I'm curious. What was that? I'm sorry? Vampire.
Just want to save car.
Did I hear that right? I feel like I'm back in the hearing test. Was it vampire? Did you say vampire? Manslaughter. Wow. Did I just prove my earlier routine that
And that takes you up to even
I don't
par.
hear well?
14th hole coming up.
Okay. I hear what you're talking about. What if I went into 3 minutes of vampire jokes? I got the teeth thing. What's the deal with the cape and the thing? I don't know. I'm just trying to wing it for the guy. Right, doing this. Anyway, there you go. Vampire humor.
But our country was great for a reason, son. Because we thought we were. Are we perfect? No. Have we made mistakes? Of course. We're filled with humans. Humans are sinners. But we made a country so amazing everybody wants in. That's how you know if you got a good country, people want in or out. And they want in here, man. Everything we used to come up with, we didn't apologize for, and everybody wanted it because it was from America. Even our sports. We invented baseball. The world plays baseball now. We invented basketball. The world plays basketball now. We invented football. The world plays football now. They invented soccer.
Looks like around 195 yards to go.
Now that's stupid. That's what I'm talking about. We believed in what we were. We are not a perfect country. We make mistakes and we'll make more. But we've given more goodwill to more nations on the earth than any other stinking nation combined has ever even thought about doing. That's what makes America great. And no matter what happens, and no matter whatever happens to us, and no matter how long we're allowed to exist as a nation, no matter how long, we will have the satisfaction of knowing at least we're not France.
Could be in the rough here.
They're a poster child for a wussified nation. Used to lead in chemistry, used to lead in literature, used to lead in all of these sciences, but they gave away their soul because trying to accommodate all cultures that moved into their country, they lost their own. When you come to somebody's country, you adapt. Bring the best of what you got, but adapt. They lost it all. So what did they come up with? Wussification. What did they come up with? What was the sport they invented? Bicycle racing. Ooh, let's learn to ride bikes super fast.
That was nice. And
so we can practice running away.
Well done. Okay, 1 under for the round.
Tour de France, that's what they came up with. They got the Tour de France, and they're excited about it.
Nice solid birdie
they can't
on that
find one
last
French
hole.
guy to win their own dang
birdie
race.
in the works here.
Lance Armstrong goes down there. He's thinking win 7 years in a row. And they're like freaking out. This is impossible. This is impossible. He must be on drugs. He must be on drugs. They tested him, found nothing, but they continued to slander him. He finally quit. We sent an Amish guy down there, and he blew him away. And they freaked again. This is not possible. He must be on drugs. He must be on drugs. And they tested him. And then they thought they hit Pater. Oh, we knew he was in trouble. We knew something was wrong. He is filled with testosterone. This man is loaded with testosterone. He is filled with testosterone. We knew something was missing. We knew something was askew.
Nice
but we have
swing.
been testing Frenchmen for years, and we've never found any testosterone.
Okay, I'm not here to tell you that anything good is going to come out of the Donald Trump presidency. But I'm going to tell you that we are going to learn some things about America that perhaps we should have learned earlier. Like, for example, if somebody is wearing a suit and on TV and talking, it does not mean they're smart. It doesn't mean they're smart, and I can prove it. How? You know who gets paid to wear a suit and talk on TV? That's people who get paid on TV to talk in a suit about football. And those people are so stupid that they can't even remember what sport it is they're talking about without constantly reminding themselves and the audience at home what sport it is they're talking about. If you want to win football games in the National Football League, you got to be able to run the football. You got to be able to throw the football. You got to be able to catch the football. That means getting both hands around the football, getting both feet down on that football field, making a distinct football move up the football field. So what do I expect to see out there on the football field today? I expect to see 2 outstanding football teams making outstanding football plays with outstanding football players. And if you can't do that, you better be able to kick that football. And after all of that, they have the audacity to ask me if I am ready for some football. I think it's safe to say that perhaps as Americans, we like football too much. Too much. I don't care if you like it, but you maybe should like it a little less, right? I'll prove it. No, we like it too much. I watch a lot of Planet Earth documentaries. Anybody else? Of course, yeah. Yeah, you all smoke a lot of weed. I get it, right?
And in the hole.
But here's the thing about the Planet Earth documentaries. They have 2 versions. They have the English version narrated by noted naturalist David Attenborough, and they have
16th hole coming
and
up
they have
here.
the American version narrated by noted naturalist Sigourney Weaver, right? And they're identical with one key exception. The English version, they just tell you how big things are. In the American version, right, in the British version, they're like, the fjords of Norway rise over 300 meters above the waves below. In the American version, they tell you how big things are, and then they tell you what that means in terms of how many football fields, right? The fjords of Norway rise over 300 meters above the waves below. What? That's the distance of over 3 football fields. Wow. In the tidal pools down below, a baby seahorse draws in its first breath. At the moment of its first life, it is less than 3 millimeters from nose to tip. What? That's less than 1/2 of 1% of 1/1000th of 1 football field. Wow.
Hey, it's Larry the Cable Guy. Get it done. Listen to me and all our buddies on Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Sirius XM 97.
9-footer here, I think.
Hi, this is Robert with Debt. I'm calling because you requested information recently on getting help with your outstanding debt. Okay, yeah. Credit card, medical bills, things like that. I want to let you know that you're qualified for a $1,000 advance loan with 0 interest.
Well, yeah, you know, that sounds great, Robert. I got to tell you, that sounds pretty good. But
I don't make any decisions like this without praying over it first, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, just hold on. Dear Scientology God,
nice putt, we're in the hole.
Please bestow upon us with love and guidance. Increase us with the wisdom necessary to have productive transactions. And Scientology God, please forgive Mr. Matt Lauer for not understanding Captain Tom Cruise's expertise on depression and bipolarisms. Okay, well then, Mr. May, would you say that you... Bobby, just hold up. I'm in a Mr. Prayer. Dear Scientology God, when you send the mothership down to take us home to that great beyond, can I have a seat next to the great Captain Tom Cruise? Hold on. Are you interested in lowering your interest rate? I'm getting some, Bobby. It appears as though the Scientology God does not want me to lower my interest rate at this time. But I appreciate the call. The Scientology guy told me that he wanted you to have a lower interest rate. How about that? Was he have call waiting or something? I didn't hear him switch over, man. I was freaking messing with you, Mr. May. Well, now, Bobby, I am just a little more than offended of you making a mockery of my Scientology religion. You got that private weeblo, Bobby?
Just when I thought I'd done the stupidest thing a man could do, I surpassed it. I took my wife deer hunting. Big mistake. I should have known there was going to be trouble. We're driving out to where we're going to go hunting, and we're passing these deer crossing signs. And my wife, who's the smartest person I've ever met in my life, literally said, "Why do they put those out there? Deer can't read."
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
No, but they do recognize pictures of themselves. Here's your sign. Let me set the scene for you. I got on camouflage pants, I got on a camouflage jacket, I got camouflage paint on my face. I have got a 1997 30-06 with a laser scope. She is in a yellow jogging suit, white tennis shoes, and she brought her purse. I'm here to kill a deer. She's going to take it shopping. Now, let me clarify something here. I'm not just a weekend bush hunter. I've studied deer. I know for a fact that there are over 60 different types of deer on this great earth of ours. One of them's called the muntjac. It's in Southeast Asia. It stands 20 inches high at the shoulders. It has no antlers, and when it gets scared, it gets real
solid
skittish.
Swing.
Where I'm from, that's a poodle. I know that there are basically 3 ways to hunt a deer. You can do the stalk.
Okay,
that's where you get on your feet and you walk and you try to sneak up on that buck of your choice. There is the stand hunt. That's where you sit in a tree and you wait for that buck to walk underneath you. There's the drive hunt. That's where you hit a deer with your truck. For those of you taking notes, the third one's the easiest. So my wife and I are up on the deer stand, and then you hunters out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's the perfect time of day. It's still morning. It's dark. It's cold. You're making steam with your breath. Off in the distance, a turkey gobbles as he wakes up for the morning. In the distance, a squirrel scampers through the dead leaves. It's the perfect time of day. It's quiet. Kinda. Because in the darkness, I keep hearing this. What are we doing? We're waiting for the deer to show up, Princess, okay? What time do they show up?
Let's see if we can say par on this putt.
I don't know. They didn't return the phone call to set up the meeting. Now, please be quiet. Bill, I've got to pee. Well, there's a coffee can. Here's a wake-up call. The sun has come up, and in the clearing stands a buck. If he's 10 points, he's 15, and I'm just... Thank you, God. You are on the wall. And this is what I hear. Oh.
Good round of golf
Isn't
out
he
there. It was
cute?
an easy course, though. I would suggest
He looks like Bambi's dad. Remember we saw the movie with the kids?
Well done. One under par to end things out.
Well, you're not going to shoot him, are you? What do you think I brought this gun for? Protection? You think that